how ironic is it that 20 years ago, this song comes out. 20 years later, we are in the same predicament once again. Once again, the country is using fear mongering as another Republican have a higher chance of winning. Now, going back to 20 years ago around this time, 2004, people were anti-war. George Bush and his regime was running rampant. They started the war in Iraq, and people they weren't feeling it at all. They feel the wars was immoral. They feel the war was unhumane. And a lot of artists start calling out the Bush administration about this. Did he have vote or die? Celebrities were gearing up, as they always do, but it was different this time around. Did he have vote or die, trying to register new voters? You had 50 Cent wearing the vote or die shirt. You had Paris Hilton doing it. You had Michael Moore doing documentaries, Fahrenheit 9/11, exposing George Bush. But you know what's crazy now? It's funny how people hated George Bush and Dick Cheney now. I mean, back then. But now, George Bush and Dick Cheney, everybody loves them now because they're endorsing Kamala Harris now. It's like y'all were fighting the power and now y'all want to be the power. But I just found that pretty ironic. So, Eminem wanted to express his voice and his disdain towards the Bush administration. Now, he's always called out the Republican Party. Going back to the Eminem show, we gonna ambush this Bush administration on the song Square Dance. And they know he also did the Without Me video where he was mocking Bush and Dick Cheney. He was mocking Dick Cheney Heart Attack on even the Without Me single. Y'all remember that? So it's no surprise that Eminem is a registered Democrat, even though he's endorsing Kamala Harris. It's no surprise. He always voted Democrat. But with this song here, this song was probably one of his most serious songs. Because Eminem, as he started crossing in his fourth album, he was becoming more serious. He was tackling more topics, more mature topics. And with Mosh, first of all, I love the production behind it. Dr. Dre set off an apocalyptic vibe to it. The visuals, it kind of looked like that group Gorillaz. Y'all remember Gorillaz, that group? The animation was dope. And it was an anti-war song going against the war and basically trying to assist John Kerry. John Kerry had the charisma of a wet paper bag, so I knew he wasn't going to win at all. Just by the way he was. He had understanding of the country. He understood the science behind it, but he just didn't have the charisma. He just wasn't a draw. A lot of people really were just voting against Bush. They weren't really for Kerry, so to speak, if you get my drift. But going back to the song Mosh, the visuals was dope. Dr. Dre with the apocalyptic production. And I like a lot of the stuff he was saying up here. Because nobody was feeling this war at war. He said, let the president answer higher anarchy. Strap in with an AK-47, let him go. Fight his own war, let him press daddy that way. No more blood for oil, we got our own battles to fight on our own soil. No more psychological warfare. The trick is the thinking that we ain't loyal. I like that. If we don't serve our own country, we're patronizing a hero. Look at his eyes, it's all lies. The stars and stripes have been swiped, washed out and white, and replaced with his own face. Mosh now and die. If I get sniped tonight, you'll know why. Now this record right here put Eminem under surveillance. He was starting to become more so targeted. He also had another record, I think, called We Americans. When he said something about the president being dead or something like that, he said something of that caliber. I remember Fox News was having those crazy meltdowns about this shit. So, this record itself I like political records that have the production right, the message hits home, and I like that M was using his voice at the time to express his opinion about a situation that a lot of us wasn't feeling. Nobody was really feeling this war at all. Nobody really liked Bush, to be honest with you. If anything, he's the reason why the country never recovered. But I digress on that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button. What you think of this track 20 years later? Peace.